So thanks for tuning into today's video. This is going to be a concept I'm going to try. Um, this is going to be an actual car review on the 2020 Mazda 6. It's in a 3-car video. I actually drove that car for a couple of days just to make sure it run out okay and everything was good with it. Car performed flawlessly. It's in great shape. It's got good miles. It's got really good equipment. Um, so this is just going to be me throwing some footage together of me driving this car around, show you kind of the miles per gallon I get, what I think about the vehicle. Again, this is strictly my opinion. I actually did own one of these for a while, so this is actually a car I'm fairly familiar with. So I'm going to quit talking. I'm going to go ahead and get the video going. Enjoy. So I've actually been driving this for a couple days. I'm going to do a little review on it. This is a 2020 Mazda 6 sedan. I believe this is a touring package. So it's got some really decent equipment. It's got a nice set of 19-inch alloy wheels. I mean, it's got a good look from the outside. I'm a little partial to these. I had a 2015 for a while. I'll try to insert some pictures of it in this video, but 2020, I think it's got 76,000 miles. You know, from the outside, it's got the nice 19-inch wheels. You get around to the back, and this is kind of one thing that's real neat about this car, is it is a 4-cylinder, so decent on gas. It's got the Skyactiv G, but that dual exhaust, I mean, you know, it does look good on this car. It is a dark blue. Again, this car's in great shape. I've driven it for a couple days. We'll have to look. I'm averaging right around 34 miles to the gallon. You know, in this style of car, I mean, you've got the Camry and you've got the Accord, but a lot of people don't talk about how nice this car really is and what you get for the money. This is probably one of the nicest cars I have on the lot at this point. Drives out really well. It's very comfortable. Does have leather, heated seats, Apple CarPlay, power moonroof, adaptive cruise. It's got a automatic bright, so once you hit the lever on it, you don't have to worry about turning your brights on and off. It'll automatically adjust them for how the road is. But overall, very nice car. We'll hop on the inside and take a peek. I'll show you some of the amenities in here. Getting in's pretty easy. As long as you got the fob in your pocket, you just hit that button. It's going to open the door, as you can see. One thing I like is just how clean the inside of this is. It's nice, soft touch. You've got obviously your power locks, your power windows, your power mirrors. You've got power driver's side. And but Mazda tried to go a little upscale with everything. So to compete more in line with Lexus, you do have push button start. So I'm going to hit the button with the foot on the brake. Fires right up. As you can see, no warning lights on in the dash. 77,806. I've driven 219 miles. I'm averaging 34.2 miles to the gallon. You've got your adaptive cruise right here. You've also got steering wheel audio controls, control of that screen, like I said. About 34.2 miles per gallon. You've got your screen, and that is not... Actually, on this, it is still touch screen. So, switch it to FM. Right down here, it's kind of like the iDrive system in a BMW. So this knob, as I turn it, is going to control everything here. But actually in these, this is still a touch screen. So hit this button and go back to home. So this is nav capable, but it does not have the nav disc. Somebody did put Apple CarPlay in here. I'm filming with the phone that I have hooked up, so I'm just kind of going through and showing you a few things this car does. You do have heated seats. You do have dual zone automatic climate control, which is very nice. One thing Mazda really gets right in this car is the interior. This is all nice, soft touch. You've got hazard lights right here. Very well put together. Like I said, this is one of my favorite cars that we have right now. You do have power moonroof, as you can see up top. You've got controls there. The seats are heated. It is dual zone automatic climate control. It does have a sport mode. The sport mode actually works really well in this car. At least it did in mine. My 2015, it's one of the most responsive sequential shifters, so you can actually drop this over. I'll show you. You can drop it over from here into a manual mode, and it shows you your manual readout on the dash. There's no paddle shifters in this one. And to slide over, it's just that simple, and you're back in normal drive. I'm going to put it in park. You got a power emergency brake. Like I said, that's all your controls. So if I hit home, it automatically just takes me right up here. Again, car drives really well. We're actually going to run it up the road. We'll see how she does. So once I get this in drive, it's pretty easy. Hold on, let me put my seatbelt on. The way the shifter's set out in this, like I said, I'm putting my seatbelt on. The way the shifter's set out in this sits on its stand, and it's just going to follow me while I drive. I think Nelly said McDonald's, so we're just going to run up the road to McDonald's with this. Like I said, I've driven this for a couple days. Car drives great. Again, I don't know what it is with these. You don't see a whole lot of them on the market. I didn't get a whole lot of them on trade when I actually worked for a Mazda store 3.5 years. But, when we would get them, it seemed like we sold them pretty quick. But, you do get a lot of car for your money in this. One thing to keep in mind, it's got adaptive cruise control, which was real nice on the interstate when I went to Evansville. You've got a pretty decent sized trunk, excuse me. It's got a decent sized trunk. I did pick up a Sam's order last night. It fit without any issue at all. So we're just going to take a little run right up the street. Like I said, car drives out great. Plenty of power with 4-cylinder. I think this motor's, I don't know can't remember the exact spec. It's like 185 horsepower and maybe like high hundreds, low 200s in torque. But I've never found an issue where it didn't have enough power to do anything that I wanted it to do. Kept up on the interstate just fine. It wasn't really, singing and searching for gears. Compared to a Camry, I think this is a little more of a driver's car than a Camry, where I think a Camry, not that Camry's a bad car, but Camry is a little more pedestrian friendly, where this, it steers well, especially in the sport mode. It steers really well. It kind of tightens your steering, and it does change. You notice a change in shift points. It'll kind of hang a gear a little bit. It'll hold your revs. So when you're in that sport mode, you can really tell the difference in normal mode. I drove maybe 15 miles in sport mode in this, and I'm still averaging over 34 miles a gallon. So again, it's a fun car. It's a very fun car to drive. And this one, from what I see in driving, it's been well taken care of. So I'm fixing to pull in, and we'll just do some road footage on the way back. I'll show you kind of up the strip just a little bit from where the lot is. I'll show you a little bit of how this thing drives on the road and all that good stuff. All right, we're pulling in now. Okay, I'm going to let some cars pull out real quick, and I'm going to give you a little bit of driving footage heading back. As you can see, it's got a very nice rear view camera, especially with the screen being kind of up more in the dash like that. The visibility is great. It's nice, high definition. I'm going to drive kind of I'm going to snake us out of the parking lot. Let's see if this person's... No, they're just pulling up. I'm going to go back out and hit the light. So we'll go around. Like I said, the car, I really like the way these drive, especially over a Camry or an Accord. This has a little more of a sporty feel, you know, and I'm a car guy. I like a little bit of everything, but we're going to snake out of the parking lot here, head down to the light, and we're going to head back to the store. As you can see, I'm running about 20 miles an hour. We're going to get out and head back. As you can see, we're out in beautiful Jasper, Indiana. Head up here to the light and make a left. Like I said, very clean interior. It's one thing I do like about the Mazdas. You got a nice little cubby to your phone will actually fit in there. Like I said, there's the shifter. If somebody'd like to see it, I may do a little bit more of an in-depth video on how the Apple CarPlay works in here. I've got a cord for my iPad where I can actually just hook my iPad up to the Apple CarPlay and then film with my phone. So just drop a comment if you think that's something you'd like to see, a little demonstration. We're going to get out here on the road, see a little bit of traffic today. We've had a lot of fog, a lot of snow, just about enough to make it nasty. We're going to go by the Ford dealership up here on the right at the next light will be us. As you can see, yeah, this thing just drives well. Yeah, this definitely will make somebody a very nice vehicle. It is for sale up here in beautiful Jasper, Indiana at AutoNow. It is on our website, www.autonowonline.com. But you can actually watch this video on YouTube. I'll have it uploaded probably later on today. And we are back. Just want to thank you for taking the time to watch the review of the 2020 Mazda6. This car is available for sale at AutoNow in lovely Jasper, Indiana. They're very nice cars. Again, I'm a little biased to them because I've owned one. A lot more fun to drive than a Camry, in my opinion. Not that the Camry is a bad car, but it's a very fun and sporty car to drive. So, hey, if you like watching this video of the Mazda6, please give me a thumbs up and take the time to like this video. It helps to show up in people's feeds. And
give me a good old subscribe. I'm going to try to get in the habit of doing a Monday, Wednesday, Friday video. I'm going to try to get on a little bit more routine. This weather has been kind of nasty. But thanks for taking time to watch, and I'll see you again in the very next video. Bye-bye.